If you're having trouble losing weight, if you're feeling tired all the time, or if you're just not feeling yourself, your thyroid may be the problem. We're talking about that and some solutions with Dr. Mark Scott with Total Health Center in Virginia Beach. I bet you see people coming in through your door feeling all of those things and not knowing what to do about it.
Totally. So, in our current model of care, when you go to the doctor, they're going to take a look at your blood work and they're going to look at something called thyroid stimulating hormone, or TSH. If that's off, then they're going to recommend thyroid hormone to put your numbers back in a normal place. And that's it. That's the solution. But does anybody even ask the question, like, how did I get a thyroid problem in the first place? And how to get back to where I was before I needed thyroid medication? And that's what I do.
Tell us what has happened when somebody comes in with that and how it's changed a life.
So, your thyroid can have an impact on just about every cell in your body's thyroid receptors. Right. So it can cause problems losing weight. It's a master of your metabolism. It can have an impact on your mental focus. So it can be a source of like anxiety, depression, hot and cold sensitivity. So a lot of these things that are causing chronic problems that don't really get diagnosed could be what we call subclinical hypothyroidism. And it many times doesn't get diagnosed, and people just continue to suffer and don't know that it's happening.
Oh my goodness. And so this could be years before, years of suffering, of really not knowing what to do. And so once they come here, what is the treatment like?
So the nice thing is that, again, in our current model of care, they're going to put you on medication, and that may help or may not help. A lot of people get their TSH levels or their thyroid stimulating hormone back to normal levels, but they still feel horrible. But then there's no other solution. So with a functional approach to care, we're going to take a look at the whole person. And so I could have 7 people come in with a thyroid condition, and they can have 7 totally different treatments. So one person may have, a blood sugar problem. One person may have a digestive problem, a food sensitivity, or an adrenal problem. And those things have to be taken care of in order to restore function to the thyroid, and many times even get to the point where you can get off medication.
Oh, okay. And so you fix the other issues.
Yes.
The thyroid gets back on the right footing, if you will.
Exactly.
And then they feel better.
Yeah, so it's really about getting to the underlying root, not just giving it a diagnosis and then giving a treatment. It's saying, how did this happen in the first place, and how do I get back to being healthy again?
And I know we've talked about this as being functional medicine.
Yeah.
That is getting more popularity, but that's exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly.
How can people get more information on this and ask your staff questions?
So the best thing to do is to come to our office and come to one of our talks. So during the talks, we're going to explain everything that I'm doing and how it's different from our current model of care, really help you understand if this is something that's right for you. So the best thing to do is just call the office. Our phone number is 757-363-8571. And you can get yourself set up for one of the talks or ask some questions to my staff, and that's a good place to start.
Sounds good. Dr. Scott, thank you very much.
All right. Thanks for having me.